My sound was not on, and I kept talking, and my video was not on. So my apologies for that. Uh, I was trying to move all my stuff around so I can find myself as we're sharing this information session today. Well, first of all, Tammy, is your sound working?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, yeah, loud and clear. Okay, good, good. Okay, folks. So, well, welcome. Our session today is not going to be so much of a training, but more of showing you what we're up to, what we're doing, and really, it is so simple. It's actually kind of a no-brainer. I think you guys will not have an issue at all in duplicating this, but there is some things that are important to be aware of as we begin. And I think it's very important that we revise some of the calls. Just here are my notes. Okay. There's a call that PJ did. I don't have the date right in front of me, but I'm going to put the link into the chat. Okay. Can everybody confirm that you're seeing that link?
Mhm.
Perfect. That link is a session that we did when PJ was showing you how to create a Facebook page. And I think many of you do have that. And one thing that I found, and I'll share with you a little bit what Tammy and I have. We have multiple page. We have one page where it's Chris and Tammy. When one page is active team group. We have other for different pages, and you can have as many pages as you want. But just keep in mind that every time you got a Facebook page, you got to maintain it. If you don't do anything with it, well, nobody will opt in. Nobody will be interested in what you have to say. But the point is when you post a video, or when you do a post of any kind that you want to boost, it's not going to happen within your private page, your personal page. It's going to happen through to your personal profile, I should say. You need to have a page. And I'm going to show you exactly how this works, but I'm not going to walk you through on how to create a page. So this is something that you have to go and revise, and the link is there. And also on the comment section of the video, I will put this link there to remind everybody where they can actually see that. PG was very clear. It was very straightforward. It was just step by step on how to create your Facebook page. The other thing that we're going to do right now is we're going to jump right into my Facebook profile. And I did a post. It's a video that I did while Marcel kind of edited for us. I posted a while back, but for the sake of this training, I wanted to test it. And I want to show you the results on what's been happening in the past 3 days. And it's pretty amazing how fast things grow. I'm going to show you those numbers. I haven't converted anybody yet. That's what I need to work on, is I need to work this bottleneck to convert the lead into an actual sell. And we'll get to that. So let me share my screen at the moment. For the time being, you're going to see Tammy and I again. One moment, just bear with me. I'm going to shift over here. Okay, so this here, and by the way, if you have any questions or comment, let's start by putting them on the chat, and then you can always unmute yourselves, and then we can expand on that. So understand that I'm not a professional, but you don't need to be a professional to do this. It's a really straightforward thing. So once you create your page, for example, I have here the active team group page. I got a few of them. I got one, it's called Chris and Tammy. And you'll notice that whenever you do a post, which I think everybody here has done that at least once, you'll notice that underneath you can turn around, in this case, probably because of the music. But this one is available. We'll pick one later. We'll do a little test. I'm not going to post it again, but you'll see the process. Here's another one here. Here's another one there.
We're not seeing anything. Whatever you're saying, here's another
Are you
one.
serious? You're not seeing this?
Oh, I thought you were flipping. Are you on the
Are you
same
guys
page?
seeing are you seeing a little guy in front of a computer drinking
No,
coffee or tea?
see the flyer.
No, we're just seeing
Really?
the initial flyer that you have. Yeah.
I think we're seeing your Evernotes.
Yes, that's what
That's what we're seeing.
Okay, hold on, hold on. What am I sharing here? Let me just go
Your notes.
back. Let me just click. Let's stop my share and let me start this again, guys. I apologize. Let me go back to desktop number 3. Okay. Are you seeing Tammy and I now?
Yes.
Okay. So let me
The
get rid of that.
flyer. Yes.
Not this. Okay. You guys are seeing this now?
Yes.
Okay. I thought I chose that screen earlier, but I guess I didn't. So what I was sharing here is here are some of the pages. I really have 2 page that I maintain. Obviously, this is my personal profile. Okay. And on my personal profile, you can't really boast a post. You can share, you can comment, you can like. This is all your personal stuff. Okay. But when it comes to posting an ad, it needs to be done on a page. And I stated that I'm not going to walk you through on how to create a page, but you can watch the video that was recorded from PJ back last year sometime. And what I was walking you through here, if I go back to, for example, Chris and Tammy page, you can see at this point that I have a few posts. And what I was saying is says boost unavailable. I have a feeling it's probably because there's music. This one, I can boost it. And we'll click one a little later, but I want to show you the results of what I did earlier. Okay. So again, I can advertise this. That was a post and so forth. Okay. So you can see that it's as simple as that. When you see that button, and let's go back to active team group. Okay. So what I did, these are posts that we did in the past 3 days. I do once a day, so it was every 3 days. That's the post that I did. And you guys might have seen this before. Okay. And again, you can boost it again. I'm obviously not going to do this at the moment. At this point, it's been 7 likes, it's been 2 comments. But what's really interesting that this ad started back in, I currently spend $26 out of my $56 budget. So you can choose how much you want to spend, right? So if you don't want to spend more than $10, you can choose $10. But I don't know how, what it's going to say, but you can choose. You can pay in Canadian, you can pay in US. This just happens to be in US at the moment. Okay. And it shows here that I've reached 3,034 engagement. I guess these are people that might have stopped a moment ago, a moment to see what's going on. 1641. And I've had 110 clicks. Okay. So that means they turn around and they click on the button. And so when you go back to the ad, because it's my ad, I'm not seeing it here, but there's a button here that people can click on to get more information. And I'll walk you through this in a minute. And what's also very interesting when you look at this, and all of this stuff is again very straightforward, because when you go on your, for example, let me go back here. When I go back to my main page, there's an ad center here. You can click on that. And then from there, or if I click on insights or professional dashboard, just play around with it, guys. You can never break anything. Okay. And what happened is I went in and I got right now all the stats reports. So here on my 110 click, the average cost per click, it varies between 12 cents to 24 cents. It depends on the time of day. The harder Facebook works to get my ad in front of people, the more expensive it becomes. The less it works to get my ad in front of people, the less expensive it becomes. So right now, obviously, it's the higher price, 24 cents opposed to 12 cents. And you can see here that the blue, that color here, what is that, mahogany, right? These are ladies,
That's
and
turquoise.
turquoise, thank you, and purple is men. Okay, so there is more ladies interested. I guess it kind of makes sense, but women tend to be more sensitive to health and so forth than guys. I guess it's kind of normal. And the video is actually 15 seconds. I said 25 seconds. It was an error for me to post that. I did that quickly because I want to be prepared. And here's the button that you see. It's called link learn more. And here's what's interesting. So if you look from 100% and you go down to 25%, I've seen 2 seconds. Sorry, let me say that. 63%, I've seen about 2 seconds of the video. And 31%, I've seen 5. 75% is pretty good. I've seen 9 seconds, considering that it's more than half. And the 95%, I've seen 11 seconds. This is 412 people that have watched the video, almost in entirety. And that's why I really recommend that your videos, your quick video, the one that gets people to look, I really don't recommend to go more than 15 seconds. I've noticed, because I've done many ads, and I'm telling you that the majority of people that goes past 10 seconds, it drops significantly after that. So keep your videos within 15 seconds. And so this is what I found here. And again, this started on Wednesday. Sorry, on, what are we now? We're Monday. It started on Friday. And let's see here. What else do we see?
So Chris, I'm just curious on, because I'm just seeing this also, you guys, for the first time, because Chris is working on it and I'm doing something myself. I'm going to create a page. I was just searching for capturing engaging names that I could use based on what I want to promote. And then I asked Chat GPT to write a script based on the content that I wanted to share and promoting the longevity for women. Of course, I'm aiming for women 50 plus, menopause. And yeah, because I know that I personally had really great results through menopause on the longevity. So I'm passionate about it. So I think what's important is where you're passionate. And I asked to put a hook. I asked to put some value and a call to action. So I think I have like 5 different scripts that I could play with and use. So I need to set up my page. I'm going to do my own video and just captioning different. And it tells you what to do, what to capture on that reel. You have to let them know that you're doing a reel. Okay. And then it's going to tell you the things that you can do. And some of you've already got really good videos that have already been done. Some of you were fortunate where the company did it for you, like Scott. You've got a phenomenal marketing story that you could really break down. I recommend to get a hold of Chris, because he can show you some of the stuff that he's been working on to cut down segments and really capturing the essence of it as well. And Linda, I know you did you all did great ones when we were all together. Everybody was working on their reels and practicing their reels. Barbara Ann, you were doing it in your garden. Who else is here? I know Marie Paul, you were at our house doing it. Sylvia, I know you guys did something. You know, the French need to hear this stuff about longevity. You guys should be doing it in French and just target market the French market.
So in light
there's
of
so many
that,
things, but my question was, I kind of got off track here, but at the beginning of our video, Chris, did you have a hook, a written hook on top?
let me finish my frame of thought, and then
Okay.
let me go back to where you are.
Yeah.
So what's happening here, looking at those stats over here, I wanted to also focus on this. I chose the United States, Florida. That's where we are. Okay. So all of these numbers are based on one state in Florida. So I'm kind of narrowing this down. And 18, to be honest with you, I usually don't like to waste my time with anybody less than 25 years of age. But I said, whatever. So I left it at 18. But look, again, right? Obviously 13, 17 is too, but see, zero interest. I'm an old guy, not interested. right? But then it started 20, 25,
Yeah,
30,
it's not that. Yeah.
whatever. 45 to 50, well, maybe. But obviously this is more of our age group, and that's where the interest is. And honestly, I just picked a video. There's other videos that Tammy and I have done that are much better. In fact, we look better, but I just wanted something quick that I know would work. And I like the marketing that Marcel did that I know was attractive. And we'll come back to that in a minute. But I wanted to share that. I wanted you to be aware. You'll notice here that mobile apps generally it's where people are viewing this more than mobile, more than desktops, and um, and basically these are the interests: volleyball, basketball, college football, swimming, physical fitness, yoga, skating, whatever. Because in obviously if skating doesn't apply in Florida, I should have thought of that one. But anyway, the bottom line here, snowboarding again. So the fact here is I was thinking of Toronto, but at first, because I didn't think of the details, it's after, and I'm realizing some of those things didn't apply, but it doesn't really matter. It's all about athletic things. Okay. So what I want to share with you here is when I did my ad, let me go back to my ad details. Okay. So when I click the boot, like it did all of that for me. All I did is I click boost, and I'll show you an example in a minute. But I just clicked boost, and it turned around and it took the information that my post had. So it created all of that for me. That's the budget that I took. It might be a little bit expensive. I wouldn't recommend 50. I would recommend maybe, I don't know, $30 Canadian for 1 week. Use that as a budget if you happen to be Canadian. If it's US, whatever you feel is appropriate. Okay. And then the details, let's see here, where I selected my audience was over here. Okay. And these are the interests. Okay. And then where it's pointing to, once they want more information, and I actually put a link here, which again, I made a mistake, but I should have put my domain here, Max Pays. It's pointing to the actual site that I want him to go to. But at the time I did that, I just wanted something quickly here. But when they click on more information, it's going to actually take them. When they click on learn more, it's going to take them on the maxpays.com. Okay. And all of that, all of these um, questions that Facebook requires, all of these answers Facebook requires, it's going to be a seamless process for you when you click the boost button because it simply asks you all of this. It keeps it very, very simple. And to give you an idea on the reality of this, okay, let me just bring this over. This morning, I took a snapshot. Sorry, guys, I got to move things around every time. I took a snapshot of because that's the site that's currently on. So it's going to both places. That was a strategy. That was an error, but there was 56 here and 53 here. Now, if I look at the numbers that I currently have, just bear with me here. Let me just locate this. When you do a broadcast, everything goes very slow and it's just dragging right now. 1 second. I'm going to find this. Okay. Okay, where are you? Don't you love it when you look for something and you can't find it? Okay, let me just put it over here. So I'm going to go ahead to my website. Okay. You can see that it went from 53 to 63. That's from this morning. And that was 51. It's 119. That's the actual link that points to my maxpace.com. Okay. So people are going there. Okay. I have currently 4 leads. Okay. And what happened is I created a campaign. Again, just for you guys to understand how the system works, so you have an idea. And emails. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. So these are my emails. So they're receiving those emails right now. Okay. So I sent 5, 8 was open. And just to give you an idea, I know we're in a Facebook ad, but I just want to let you know that these are posts that I took from the livemax.com and I brought them over here with the help of the AI, and I created all of those emails that are going out. Okay. So back to the ad. Okay. So what I did is I simply uploaded a video of any kind. So let's just say, let's say I want to promote this one. Okay. Because I've already done that, instead of doing this, it's going to take time. I'm going to use a pulse that I've already did that I did not boost yet. Let's do this one, for example. Okay. So this one is a post, or it could be a reel. For example, this over here, this was a reel. Okay. These are posts. So if I create ad, it's as simple as that. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay. Create a new ad. Okay, so it's giving you, it's kind of pre-populating everything for you. And this is what I recommend is your homework today, if you want to, is take any of your posts, or if you have a video that you've created.
Excuse me, Chris. We don't see the left of the screen. We only see black.
Is that the case for everybody?
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
Linda, you said
we see written stuff, but it's in a black background. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to, if that's what you're showing everybody.
well,
we
I'm trying to
we
confirm if
activated
it's your screen or if it's my screen. Linda, are you seeing my screen?
we saw the
I'm
activated. Okay, no, I think it's my screen. We had to, it was too big, so we had to, okay, it's my screen.
Okay.
My bad.
Okay, no worries. So from there, what happens here is,
Oh, there
you
we
know,
go.
it's basically kind of preparing the ad for me. And at this point, I can choose to say, well, my budget is $35. You can choose send message. If you choose send message, it's going to send message to your Facebook Messenger, which is actually, when we were in Mexico with many of you, this is exactly what we did, right? You guys posted your video and you boosted it. And at this point you said send message. And if they're interested, they send you a message, and you can actually have an automatic reply to, give them a website. But again, this is something for another call, but we're just going to the boost at this point. How do you boost a post or a reel? And again, all the information is kind of done for you. So obviously the default would be Messenger. I wouldn't use WhatsApp. I think to stay within the context of Facebook will be easier, and Facebook likes that better. Over here, it's using this by default, but then you can click the pen that would give you an opportunity to edit this, and you can choose. Because I'm from Toronto, Ontario, and it recognized my account from that, so it's kind of using this within a radius of 30 miles. Okay, so this is why I've changed to say, no, I want this in Florida. Okay. And again, it's entirely up to you to choose what you want to do. And I suggest you should play with this. Okay. Because again, it's using words that were part of my post, and anticipate network marketing, owner, founder, etc. Okay. And then if I want to do, if I do any change, and I can save it. Here, I would suggest to move that to maybe 25, maybe even 30. Okay. 30 to 65 is awesome. You can go further if you want, but I think that's a good norm. If I save the audience, and it's going to save this. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead just for the sake of, okay. And let's see here. My daily budget, well, I can put $5, or I could put run this ad continuously. No, I want it for 7 days. Let's go for, let's say, I don't know, $2 a day. I don't know if that's going to work or not. It depends. And these are, do you want it on Facebook? Do you want it on Instagram? You could say yes. Do you want it on, obviously, Messenger? Yes, correct. Doesn't apply. And I already have my credit card on file, and then I submit. That's it. So you really don't have much to do, and just use a budget you're comfortable using. Okay. So that would be running for a budget of $2 a day. An average, I've been using about $5 a day, but maybe that's not something that you want to do. It's entirely up to you. And I suggest that you just follow the guidelines that Facebook will give you. So let's pick another one. Let's go around here. Let's see. Let's boost that post. Sometimes they're real, sometimes they're posts. So let's boost it. Oh, live max. So click boosts, and share posts can be boosted, blah, blah, blah. What does it want here? Select the post to boost. Didn't I just click on? Okay, whatever. Let's say I wanted to do this one. It's not a good one, but I'm just picking one just for the sake of it. And again, the same information here. This one you can do call now. Okay. Or you can send them directly to, you can book an appointment, shop now. Then shop now, I can actually put the link that's referenced to this event. So then it's going to send them right into the site for them to purchase. And the rest is the same, right? By default, it's going to select, I guess, the same location over here. Let's say I want I want to spend $56 for 7 days. So it's going to determine how much money it's going to spend daily. Again, this doesn't apply. And submit. So as you saw earlier, I had a budget of $56. That's exactly what I did. I just took the default, and then from there, I'm just monitoring my ad. And when you're, let me just go back here. Let me get rid of a few things to simplify this. So if I go back to active team, leave that. Okay. You see where it says ad manager? Everybody has that on your page. So when you click on that, it's going to bring you into your ad campaign. Okay. Now I have several accounts. So that's the one where the ad is taking place. You're probably only going to have one. And you know the grid icon campaign, you click on this. As you can see, I've done many over the years. That's the one that we're talking about. Now you have to select this, and then you can actually see, and it's going to take about a day or so before you start seeing some numbers. So you can see right now, I think since we spoke, the numbers changed. I think when we started the call, we were at, I don't know, 113, 115, maybe 116, right? So people are checking, and I've reached 3,104 people. Impressions are 3,000. And if you're not sure what it is, when you put your cursor over, you can learn more about each of those titles, what it means. Right now, the ad, remember, it was 24 cents. It went down to 23 cents. Maybe some of you are clicking on it. I don't know. But it's obviously seeing that people are interested to see what's going on, and it reduces the cost of my ad. So far, I spent $6.93 out of the 7 days of my budget for $57 per 1,000 impression. So far, I spent $26. So I'm halfway there, which kind of makes sense. We're kind of almost halfway through the week. The unit click through is like 3.54. I think that's pretty high because I think over 2% is good. I'm almost 4. So I guess I'm doing pretty good. And like I said, is 110 click. And if you want to have more details, then you click the icon on the right-hand side where you see the little bars. Yeah, this went up a bit, right? So you can see the numbers here, and you can see the ad started on the 23rd. And it shows you the genders. And if you go further down, then it's going to give you a bit more details reference to the ad. But this is something that I find that is very important. The video is 15 seconds. It watches. I had 423 people. I think when we spoke earlier, that number was 417. So 423 people have viewed 11 seconds of the video. So I intend to continue to do this on a regular basis. And what I'm getting to point to, it's pointing on maxpays.com. And it's a simple page that gathered their name and their email. And the moment they say learn more, remember this email campaign I was showing you guys? Boom, they start the first email and they're going to be receiving 15, well, I think I had 12 or 13 emails, whatever. They're going to be receiving these emails. And the emails, I can share this with you guys, but I know, unfortunately, you need to have this account. You need to have Now Site. You don't need to. I'm just saying that for me to be able to share what I've done, you need to have access to that. And the point here is it educates them on what's ribosine, what is glutathione, what is Celgivity, what is Max1. And I'm focusing on those 3. And it's also tied, as you know, this coming Thursday, Beth and Jasmine are doing the presentation. I look forward to that presentation. That's going to be at 8 o'clock on Thursday evening. I recommend that you guys are all there, support, show up, bring your guests. And there's an email that's coming out tomorrow morning or evening, whatever, in reference to that presentation. And there's another one that went out last week, telling everybody about the session this coming Thursday. Okay. And I shared Beth exactly how to do. She's ready to work with this. And Jasmine, I look forward to listening to your presentation with Beth. So it'll be awesome. Now, from there, and what we did is I did a little video where Tammy and I did, I don't know how long this is. I think it's a 6-minute video. And it just kind of walks them
to pain, right? We understand that. All it does is it provides.
It's just a video that they can choose to listen to. And here's the thing, guys. I could choose not to put a video. Some will say don't put anything because some may look at this and change their mind and not put their name and information. But I'm qualifying people. I'm not interested in people that don't know what we're dealing with. That's why I'm doing this. So for me, I'm qualifying them. Okay. It's as simple as that. But it's a very simple thing. And that's exactly what the ad is pointing to. And the video they're watching is this one over here. I don't know if I can.
Chris and I have been on Cellgevity for 16 and a half years now. I'm 60 years old.
I just turned 57. And folks, I'm telling you, this stuff works.
It really works. Chris and I have been on
15 seconds. And by the way, I look better than that now. So we need to do another video that is a little bit more up to date. But I wanted something to show you guys. So all I did is I posted it. And it's that I chose a reel, not an actual post, but it was actually a reel. And I just boosted the reel in the way I shared with you guys. And play with it, you know, budget $5, $10, try it out. Just for the fun of it and see how this work. And if you want the link that you may want to use, you may want to use your affiliate link, or let me tell you what BJ is using. If I go back to my Max site, and I click on join, I guess, let's say as a preferred customer. Okay, that's the magic here. So if, for example, I want the Cellgevity and put it in a cart. Okay. So now I share the link. Now it doesn't know because I'm not logged into my account. And by the way, if you log into your Max account, that link won't show. You have to be logged out. So my ID is 10441. So I click on that. Now I know it's me. And you can share this. For example, that's a prospect. No, I want to share the product, right? So this is the link. You can assign that to a domain and use that domain when you do your ad campaign, or you can use that link and post it on the ad. So when you look at, for example, the details here, see, instead of being Max Pays, it will be that big ugly link, which I don't recommend, right? People, it's not very attractive. So I would recommend for you maybe to get a domain of some kind. I know there's many places you can get a domain and assign that big ugly link to, you know, whatever you think is appropriate to have as a name to point to that big link. And from there, when people click on that link, which is what I have here, and this is basically database driven. So it sees all of this. It sees loyalty. It sees the product itself. It sees my ID number here. So when people click on that, the Max website knows. So this is not an affiliate now. This is using your Max website. Okay, if you wanted to do it that way, you can also use your affiliate link, as you saw on the Learn to Earn, and I think every one of you have your affiliate link. So, but PJ wanted to have this account, this link, and it will take them here. Okay, it recognizes that it's me. It recognizes Cellgevity, and it got the loyalty in this case, right? And so forth. So it's pretty straightforward. If you wanted to have your affiliate link, but I guess I'm sure you guys know it's just a different link. We'll be pointing him to the affiliate link. And I have to admit that the Live Max, I mean, it's a beautiful site. It's very quick. And it has a lot of little perks. And what I do, for example, when someone puts their name and email, I redirect them to my site. I think it's Active Team. I think. I could be wrong there. I have it saved somewhere. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I just don't have the ID that I forgot what it's called. Oh, no, that's right. It's a different, let me just go in. How do I log into this again? There you go. Right now, I'm just kind of walking you through on getting your affiliate link. So if you're there, you would go details, account details, dashboard, subscription.
Go down
affiliate.
to affiliate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And then affiliate links. And here it is. Oh, that's what it was. So what happens here is when people click my link and they put their name and their email, I redirect them to this site. And that's the reason why I'm targeting the US, because I know that the affiliate is in the US at the moment. And I'm using the affiliate as an anchor. It's actually not this one. It's the one that points to the Salgivity, actually. And you guys can figure this out. It's the one that I think it's, if I look at just quickly here, I think I picked, I think that's the one I picked. So I just want to show you how seamless this is, because what happens is the moment that they put their name and their email, right away, they can buy. They don't have to do anything else other than, okay, I want to buy it. Right. So it's really that simple. It actually takes them right to the shopping cart. And again, that's not the right link, because if I click on shop, okay. Let's say I pick this one. Oh, it's because they're behind at the moment. So let's use let's use that for now. So it would actually take them to this. Okay. So if that, for example, would be the Salgivity, that's exactly where it takes them. And they can turn around and buy it right away. They don't have to do anything else. They just go ahead and go through the process of checking out. Okay. So that's the reason why I'm liking this, is because it's kind of seamless. They don't have to fill a big application. A big application is awesome when you've spoken to them, they're ready to sign up and they're ready to go. But when you're dealing with a stranger that don't know you from Adam, it's a bit of a different situation. So I just want them to go right to the site, put their credit card information, purchase the products delivered to their home. I get because the affiliate does not give me the information, I'm using this interface, and that's what I was saying on the earn to learn to earn is this is the difference that I did. I added this step because I want to acquire their name and email so I can follow up with them. Okay. So that's all there is to it, guys. It's really that simple. I don't think it's complicated, but if you have any comments or questions, I can certainly address them here, but I think it's pretty straightforward. But I'm open to, if anybody has any comments or questions, feel free to share. Now, Tammy, you were sharing something else while everybody's thinking. Earlier in reference to videos, I want to come back to that as we end this session, is many of you have segments. They're just sitting there. And I suggest you pick one of those. And if you're looking for something that you don't have access to, that maybe you were at my home when I took it, let me know and I'll try to locate it. Keep in mind that a lot of those videos stayed in Toronto because they take a lot of space, so I don't carry them with me on a little drive, but I may have it. But I suggest that you try this. And many of you have the Now site. I get the Now site to do my posts. And I just give the Now site my description, because everybody I think here may have at least the basic account. Some of you have the free account regardless. And I just described my video. I tell them what I wanted to say. And this is exactly what the ad had. It just basically, I took the information, I cut and pasted in there. I uploaded my video, I boosted my ad, and you saw the rest. You can always go back to watch the steps as I was walking you guys through that. And how many of you are going to try it? One,
Not just
two,
yet.
Oh,
three.
we need French for sure. Come on, French gals.
Yeah.
You got this.
And folks,
Every single
remember,
one of you has content, so you could do it if you really wanted to do it. And it's all about practicing, right? The more exposure that we all get out there, the more results that you're going to get. So,
and if you come across any issues, just call me. We'll set, you know how to book a session with me. Everybody knows, book call with Chris, book a call with Chris, or whatever, book call with Chris. I think it's
call
called.
with Chris.
Just book a call. I get appointments all week. People book me for different stuff, different things, and book me, and we'll take the hour, and I'll walk with you, because it's really simple. And I know sometimes money is a little bit scary from time to time, but you don't have to. The thing is, you can control. It's not an ad that you don't know how much you're going to spend. You tell it. You don't want to go more than $10. I suggest to have at least a budget of maybe $20. I think $10 might be difficult, but then you may get some traction, because these ads, remember, they're like 10 cents, 15 cents, 20 cents. So you'll have some. So, but I know many of you have spent $20 easily on something. So try it, and I think you might be impressed. Now, before you post your ad, though, you need to make sure you know where you want people to go. Otherwise, you're just wasting your money. If you're doing this in Canada, but don't use your affiliate link, it's a waste of your money. Then you want to use the link that I shared with you that you can get through your Max site. So at least they can order, and the products will be delivered when the order is placed. And or you can choose somewhere in Florida or anywhere in the US. Try Florida. Florida is pretty cool, actually. And again, just be mindful of the words. And I would suggest that the target market, I would go from between 25 to 65, or whatever you want. You can go, I mean, 35, 30 is perfect, but 25, I think it's good. Yeah. Okay, Alice, you'd love to do it. That's awesome. Let me know if you need help. I'm gonna book the here, book call with Chris. If I didn't do a typo, it's book call with Chris, and just book a time. And that way you don't have to kind of ask me if I'm available then, and then that way it's easier, and we'll do it together. Okay. Any other comments, feedback?
Yeah, Chris, I have a question. Because I remember at the beginning,
Oh,
far way back with Live Max.
yeah.
I remember them saying that when people actually go and buy, there was somewhere where they could actually cross and say, I don't want anybody to contact me for further, emails or reach out to me. So I was wondering, did they change that?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you, Sylvie. I'm not strong affiliate guy. I'm a network marketer by heart.
No, but I was just wondering, because if I was going to create like a funnel and bring them to the Live Max, if I do whatever boost for Live Max in the States,
I would just send an email to you guys have the contact for Larry Lowe?
I was just wondering if you had the answer.
No, I don't. Sorry. I would have to dig that out.
I think they have to by law.
Okay.
For for companies that are doing affiliate, that they have to have that in there. They have a choice whether they want somebody to connect with them, and most won't. They're just going to buy. I mean, I buy stuff all the time online. I'm sure all of you do.
I can testify to that.
No, you don't want anybody. You just want to buy something, right?
We got a package coming almost every day, my love. Sorry.
Help.
So,
All about my
yeah, but
Okay.
that's it. So Tammy is a real experienced shopper. So I know
Yes, I
she knows
am.
what she's talking about.
Yeah.
Supporting the
Well, I
economy.
can tell you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely supporting the economy. But they're good stuff. They're good stuff.
But I agree
Oh,
that affiliate doesn't grow the business.
Well,
It's a lot.
affiliates is more. I really like Jason's session on Thursday because he hit it home. The affiliate is at the bottom of the pile. Affiliates don't care if you live or die. They always go for the next shiny thing.
Mhm.
They're not going to build an empire, and they're always going to go for the next thing. But it's a very easy transaction, and it's easy. It's an easy process, but only in the United States at the moment. So if you're going to do affiliate, you have to focus in the US only. If you want to do across Canada and the US, then I suggest that you, or across Canada specifically, I suggest that you use the link. And they work well. I've tested it. I've got a guy in December that used that link and purchased his Max One, I think, at the time. And that was Ivan Lloyd. And that's what he did. Good friend of mine, and he's needed it, and he loves the product. And
not
so
affiliate.
the
He
system
bought
works.
as a customer on your link, not as
I-
affiliate.
yeah.
Yeah, and the affiliate, just so you know, that your pay, you get paid 6 weeks after
It's the same as Max, Tammy.
the
I
purchase.
asked Joe, it's the same as Max. You know, when you qualify for the month of November, or excuse me, what am I talking? The month of February, for example. Okay. Well, you're going to get paid, whatever happened in February, you're going to get paid on the 15th of the following month. Same
Well,
thing.
that's for, yeah, no, I'm
Same
talking
thing, Tammy. I
customers.
asked Joe. I
I'm
confirmed it.
talking customers, Chris. The customer, you get paid the week after.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were talking about, yeah. Customers is, if it's a customer that kicks in, it's within the next week. Yeah.
Yeah,
But not through the affiliate. The affiliate, it is
No, no,
45
no.
days. Yeah,
exactly.
well, it's like
So, yeah,
the 15th of the following month. So whatever you did for the previous month, it's going to 15
with
the
the
following
link
month.
you show, we can just use the link from our website, so they will be customer instead of affiliate.
yeah.
And
Yes, that is
the
correct.
product will cost lower because
Correct.
as affiliate, it's very expensive.
It's more expensive. Correct. That's another thing to protect the feel in the associates.
Yeah.
And it's also cheaper than many of the Amazons. And I know they're monitoring this.
And customer give good commission also.
Yeah.
Yeah, and half the
Scott, when you capture
volume,
information from people that buy, it
and
might
half
be
the
a good
volume
idea
goes
to
into the
send
payment,
an
right?
automatic
So-
90-day tracker with the detox info and a little, yeah, absolutely. In fact, Scott, I agree. I'm not even doing that. But I would say I would give that after they purchase the product. I agree. I agree with you. Because you don't want to give people detox and scare them off before they buy it. But I agree with you 100%. I'll add this to my process. But the system is it's going for 7 days, and I'm not going to use that video again because it's a little old and I'm a little fat on that one. I think I got a little bit better since then, so I want to use one that's a bit better.
And you can offer them like an ebook. We had ebooks. I have to find it. PDF documents on glutathione. I mean, we've got stuff back
Yeah,
in
we have the Dr. Keller
and
study that was done by Dr. Walgreen, I think it was called.
yeah, like we've got stuff that you can make
Yeah.
an offer to get their name and email too.
Absolutely.
I don't know
Absolutely.
if Dr. Keller's what do you call this, compendium? It was a little book, tiny little book on glutathione.
Yeah,
Let me check.
yeah, there
don't-
is.
I
But
do have
anyway,
it, by the way.
Yeah, I
yeah,
have
I
the
don't want to
book.
spend too much time because
Yeah.
for the listeners that comes back to listen to this. But anyway, anything you need, guys, let us know and let's work together on that. And don't be afraid of clicking. And again, the budget, folks, I mean, $10. I would use a budget of $20. I think 10, and use Canadian. You don't have to pay US. I just use because I'm used to it. My account's in US and everything else. But feel free to leave in Canadian, and everything is they take care of everything there, and that way you control your budget. So I would recommend for all of you to if you have a video you're comfortable with, the link I would probably use, if you're promoting in Canada, I would definitely use the MyMax site. Okay, the MyMax office site, and I will get my link from there. And if you're working in the US, then you can use the affiliate and and try it out. But yes, you're right. It's more expensive. But Lucy, one thing I found, everything's expensive. I mean, if I go online and I look at everything's expensive. And our Max products are actually quite competitive compared to what's out there. And it's not even, it doesn't measure. So really, compared to what's out there, we're not that expensive. I'm serious. So even the affiliate price, it's not bad at all. People are willing to pay for this if they see value. So, okay. So let's end it on this note, guys. Thank you for your time. I hope that this was, I haven't been doing this for that long, but I suggest that you play with it. And again, remember, there's always YouTube, how do I, and then just watch a 12-year-old showing you how they do it. And they'll walk you through everything. Okay, so Beth and Jas, have a great session on Thursday at 8 p.m. Guys, let's make sure we support them. And again, if you show up alone, you learn. If you show up with your guests, you earn what you learn. Okay, everybody, have a great night. Bye for now. Thanks, Scott, for the glutathione PDF. Bye, guys.